So, ladies and gentlemen, we have an update with Dr. Alfred Dawes. I'm going to go through the audios and the recordings of each of the different recordings that to give you full context of where all of this is coming from. Yes, and so first of all, we have to go here. This drill saga is getting out of hand, and I don't know if it's not clear to everybody else, but to me it's very clear what is happening here based off the responses that I have seen from the Jamaica Labour Party. You understand? So without any further ado, remember this request from Dr. Alfred Dawes, right?
Go ahead. The Jamaica Labour Party's response to my press conference yesterday. In that press conference, I highlighted that a certain company that is listed on the Companies Office website, with the major shareholder being MP Donovan Williams, imported 2 refurbished drills, each valued at $1,600 based on the attached and filed receipts. They cleared those drills, so landed one of those drills cost 250,000 Jamaican dollars. Just weeks later, a drill of the similar make and model of the cleared drills by Medical Technologies Limited was sold to the Bustamante Hospital for Children for $31.5 million. That is leaving us with the assumption, unless cleared up, that it is one of those refurbished drills for $250,000 that was sold for $31 million. I am asking that the serial number of the drill at the Bustamante Hospital for Children be made public so we can compare to see if the drills are different or they are the same. If they are the same, there are further questions to be asked. If they are not the same, there are also follow-up questions. The stance that the Jamaica Labour Party has taken is to personally attack me and my credibility, to make it seem as if I am making false statements. Everything that I have stated has been backed up by proof in writing, and I have submitted all of that to the Auditor General as well as the Integrity Commission for further investigation. So, Mr. Williams, in you breaking the law and not declaring whose shares you're holding, you have no legal right. You were supposed to file according to a law that you helped to pass, the ultimate beneficiaries of any company that is listed in the Companies Office. You are expecting me to roll over because you are not the ultimate beneficiary. I say again, go ahead and sue me. I'll see you in court. I look forward to it, because at that trial, I want you to name who is the beneficial owner of the shares. But I'm not ready for you yet. We will speak more about this company, Medical Technologies Limited, and who that person is, who is the ultimate beneficiary of the shares. We are still talking about the drill and the cost of the drill. And Jamaica, do not get sidetracked by their attacks on me. Do not get sidetracked by this argument that Mr. Williams doesn't own the company. Let him deal with his legal worries that he has created with the Companies Office of Jamaica. We are focusing on a serial number for a drill, and that is what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to be making a series of videos, and I'm going to continue to shed light on the situation. Mr. Williams is...
So, ladies and gentlemen, right there we see clearly that what Mr. Alfred does is, and the next move definitely should be Mocha. Karen, how you doing? Right? We see there, ladies and gentlemen, that this is what the man is asking for clearly. We need these things, yes? Alright, serial number and all of that. Well, company responded, and Dr. Dawes responded back. So let's hear more from Dr. Dawes, ladies and gentlemen.
So I saw the release from Medical Technologies Limited that came out yesterday, and it is like a heavy burden has been lifted off my chest. You see, for months we have been trying to get the make and model of this drill. We've asked Sarah repeatedly, my colleague in the Senate, Senator Lambert Brown, has been raising this issue repeatedly. What type of drill could cost 30 that we got just pointed to? It's a highly advanced drill, it's the first of its kind, and don't focus on the cost, focus on the benefits. I had a meeting with Sarah, the model number was kept from me. We went as far as to check all the customs records for this company, Medical Technologies Limited, and only 3 drills were brought in, 1 from China, 2 that we presented at the press conference, but we still could not get any response. We had persons on the ground trying to check on the drill to see exactly what model it was so we could do a proper price comparison. The drill has been kept on the lock and key and kept away from everyone. There's a culture of fear surrounding this drill, and people stay away from it as if it is the Ark of the Covenant. We even went as far, Lambert Brown tried to table questions in the Senate to ask about this drill. He was blocked by the Senate President. Left with no option, we decided to have a press conference where we hope that presenting the data that we had about the only 2 drills on record, that the Ministry of Health, or Sarah, would come out and say what exactly this model number of that expensive drill was. We were a bit concerned when the only response was silence from Sarah and from the JLP sending out their attack dogs. We wondered if our plan had failed. Until yesterday, we saw the release from Medical Technology, where they, for the first time, admitted that the model number is a EM800. And for the first time, we know what this exact model number is, who the manufacturer is, and we don't have to guess anymore what the cost is on the international market. My checks saw this drill for no more than $4 million. Very far from the 27 million plus the 4-year service contract, the 2-year service contract valued at $4 million, bringing it to a grand total of $31 million. It is available for all journalists, for all well-thinking Jamaicans to just do a quick Google search. What is the value of an EM800 Medtronic drill? And then you will see that $31 million of taxpayer dollars going into this company for this drill that can be procured for about $3 to $4 million is massive wastage, and it demands further investigation as to how that procurement process allowed this to happen.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, look at your screen. This is the drill you're talking about. I took the liberty to look it up. Right? You guys can go. This is eBay. You know what I'm saying? You can go to other websites. This is the drill, and it's the full set. This is roughly $2.4 million right here. Alright, so the man was right. Alright. $4 million can easily cover it. So again, why would it cost that amount of money? $31 million. Alright, and let's listen to Christopher Tufton, right? Listen to Christopher Tufton. Big up ABR News TV. Listen to Chris. I couldn't find this clip, so I'm going to use ABR News TV clip, right? Listen to this, man. I'm telling you.
And you will see that you do not need to take my word for it any longer.
Since I'm here, I say I want to see this mysterious drill. That as
a mysterious drill, playing down the validity of the actual questions that the PMP was asking surrounding the drill. This mysterious drill. Right? Man, listen.
Attracted so much attention, and I'm sure with all the questions that have been asked. And I'm not arguing too much anymore and would prefer that the debate or discussion doesn't center around cost, but
So what?
Emotional damage.
So Tufton, you don't want us to think about the cost. Oh, because of your money I spent. The whole point about this is the cost, sir. Right? That's the whole point about it. But let's continue.
more an opportunity to expose what neurosurgeons do.
Oh, so now you want to educate. So why you never educate us when they did buy the drill the first time? Come out and let us know about the procurement. From the first time it was questioned. What was your response to the questions? What was your response? Did you guys attack Mr. Dawes? Sir, the Right Honorable Dr. Alfred Dawes? A real doctor? Did you guys attack him? Interesting.
And what kind of procedures are involved and the complication of those procedures to treat with our young Jamaicans who access the facility.
Basically, to access the contents of the skull, we have to go through bone, which is why the drill is important.
Also, now you want to teach us about the importance of the drill. Well, here what? We can think about that one another day. Alright? Thank God so we have the drill, but the cost is the problem. We could have had several drills since as it's so important. So we're going back to the cost of the drill. We're going back to the procurement process. We're going to which company want to buy it from? Who own the company again? These things needs to be answered. Heads must roll. Political heads must roll for this. Alright? People need to be held. And when I say political heads must roll, I'm talking figuratively. People need to get fired. People need to get locked up or properly investigated and then locked up. Velma Hall, how you doing, love? Salute to you.
Prehistoric times is where we were at, Mr. Tufton. So in
Oh, so we were at prehistoric times. So this prehistoric times that we were at not having this machine validates you or the government buying the machine for way more than it actually should have been bought for. As a matter of fact, 8 times to 10 times the amount. Is that what I'm witnessing here, ladies and gentlemen? You know, may I go further?
2025, we were still using the equipment Harvey Cushing, the father of neurosurgery, is using. So we were manually attaching perforators and drilling the holes. Now we have high-speed drill. This is electric, and what that does is to eliminate the need for a cylinder that can empty. That's the foot pedal, that's the console, and of course the plug. And for a basic neurosurgical drill, this is what you get. This, along with this.
And why Tufton coming out in this video behaving as if he didn't know that the drill was being bought and the price tag that was attached to this drill. Make
it make sense.
Emotional damage.
Great question, ABR News TV. I think
The other thing coming out of the press release is that MP Donovan Williams has confessed publicly that he has been breaking the law he helped to pass in 2023 that demanded that persons who are holding shares on behalf of a beneficial owner must declare this to the company's office. In doing so, Mr. Williams has now put himself in the situation where he must either resign from Parliament as he is morally unfit to continue to break the law and sit in the House as a lawmaker, or he must comply with the law and name who that ultimate beneficial owner is.
Time come. Some are got charged for corruption.
We await the Auditor General's investigation. We await Mr. Donovan Williams' decision as to what course of action he will take, if he will protect this unnamed owner or he's going to backtrack and say that he is the owner and face the scrutiny that this deserves. We also encourage you to continue to support this cause because it is not an easy one. The pushback has been great, and it is only with your continued support that we are able to continue our fight for what is right, for transparency and accountability. Go do your research on the EM800 drill and you will see that you do not need to take my word for it any longer.
The following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
This is Dr. Dawes. Today, I must address serious concerns regarding the $31 million medical drill procurement scandal for Only Children's Hospital. Medical Technologies Limited's response has failed you. They have acknowledged the transaction but dodged every critical question about transparency, legality, and why taxpayers paid 10 times the global price. Let's talk cost and lack of proof. Where are the import records? Where is the customs declaration? If this drill was legally imported as they claim, why can't they show us the paperwork? A $31 million price tag demands proof, not press releases. The ministry failed the public. The Ministry of Health designed these procurement rules, yet their lack of oversight borders on neglect. This isn't just about one drill. It's about a system that allows irregularities to thrive while our hospitals struggle. Clear conflict of interest. Donovan Williams admits holding shares for a hidden majority owner. Who is this mysterious person? Do they have the power to influence contracts? The public deserves answers. I am calling for 3 things. First, the Auditor General must investigate. Second, Customs must release all documents pertaining to this importation of the drill. Third, Sarah and the Ministry of Health must confirm if due diligence was done. This isn't politics, it's about protecting every Jamaican dollar. To MedTech, threatening lawsuits won't silence questions. To the public, stay vigilant, stay focused. We will pursue this until accountability is served. Thank you.
And visit our website at PNP.
So Dr. Dawes, I make them know, say, listen man, we are not going to be intimidated. We are stay upon the task at hand, right? And there's still questions that need to be answered. And we need to have accountability where this is concerned. And of course, he's trolling them in this one.
And number 2, stole the cocaine. Go ketchup. Who, me? Yes, you. Could be. Dennis. And number 3, stole the cocaine from me. Go ketchup. And number 2, stole the cocaine from me. Go ketchup. Who, me? Yes, you. Could be.
No, I always tell the cocaine from the cookie jar. Oh, me, yes, you.
Honey.
Not me.
That's funny.
No, you have to take bad things,
Oh my
make
God,
sure.
that is funny.
Yo, Dr. Dawes have a great sense of humor. And it's serious. Big up Dr. Alfred Dawes. Sir, the Right Honorable Dr. Alfred Dawes. I have to give him his full title based off these heroics that he's pulling off, exposing the corruption in this government. Huh? Look at this. Emergency meeting currently happening at Belmont Road. And in the outside, I listen. The spook that stood at the door. Hey, man, come on, bro. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You know? You got to love it, ladies and gentlemen. So, the Pandora's box has been opened, ladies and gentlemen. And we are still here witnessing all the bangarang coming out. And there's more to come. You know? But, my God, man. A drill that cost $4 million, the full set, I saw on eBay. And even if it's $10 million, come on. I can do a quick Google search. Godson, what up? I can do a quick Google search and find a drill that costs less than what you guys bought. You guys didn't do any investigation to say, well, let's see if this company that is allegedly linked to somebody in government is charging me too much money. If this was even an oversight, some money, you know, all right, let me tell you something. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to end this reaction to this. And then I'm going to open the phone line so anybody that want to call in. Quickly, you know. If you're at a workplace and you're given that workplace to manage, and your boss gives you a certain amount of money, and you're running the business for some time, and you know normally if you're going to get any inventory, the boss expects you to use your noggin, to use your brain. Princess Williams, big up, blessings to you. And whatever that you're purchasing, you want to get the best price. Now, if your boss comes back off vacation and finds out that you spent money on an item, you spent 10 times plus the amount of money on an item that should have cost this amount of money, do you think that you would have a job when your boss come back? Ladies and gentlemen, we can tell you this right now. You would be seeking work and probably not getting any other work based off the circumstances surrounding you leaving that job, or you getting fired from that job. Everybody in the industry now is going to know that you are incompetent. You understand? Or you're involved in some type of skullduggery, right? And probably alleges getting some type of pushback for buying an item so exorbitantly high that you could have gotten for way less. In the real world of work, and the Jamaican people, I say this to you. You have to fire this government. You have to fire this government. They need to go. Alright? Whether they are involved in corruption in this case, or this is just straight incompetence, they need to go. Remember, say, when name Tufton say, money is not the issue, you know. So it's with that mentality that this, and I'm asking, is that mentality was used? Is that the mentality that was used to buy this item? Oh, money is not the issue, you know. Let's focus on, don't focus on the cost. Let's focus on the importance of the item. You know, if it was 1.5 times the amount, I could kind of run with you. But when you're gonna go 10 times plus the amount of the actual item on the market, yo, you need to be fired. Heads need to roll, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think in the comment section, alright? Yeah, man. Big up, Sir, the Right Honorable Dr. Alfred Dawes again. Alright? That is it.